All right, hello, everybody. Hello, yo. Welcome to everybody to the stream. We are here on a lovely Friday. We're chill. Also, just double checking. Just checking my face. Didn't know if I had any of like any of the grease from ribs. It's not showing off, but we did have ribs, and we had quite a bit of it. There was like some leftovers from like a Korean barbecue like package thing. I'm not sure. Like you buy it like as a bulk item thing, and this one just had a load of other different types of meats in it. Oh, congratulations, Abraham, on the new iPhone. And then we also got one that like my folks just bought from Costco. I think I'm pretty sure it was a Costco thing. So yeah, so that one wasn't bad. Honestly, I kind of wish it was like a little bit more saucy. Like there was like some kind of barbecue sauce on it. It was just kind of just seasoned. But we're not here to talk about food per se. I got some updates for y'all. Before we just go live over on TikTok as well. We're live over on YouTube and Twitch right now. But I want to let y'all know I made an update. I made a move. I've had Spotify. This is where I'm going. I've had Spotify for a while, for years at this point. And, you know, I've been kind of balancing between different subscriptions, trying to take some, lose some, because otherwise if I just kept taking more, then that means I have to end up losing more money along the way, so I had to make a trade-off there. So I was like, why don't we, how about, you know, yeah, instead of doing all that, right, how about sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. Believe it or not, I was actually just kind of like filler spacing everything that I was just saying because I totally had lost it. Oh right, subscription stuff. Why don't I give the YouTube Premium a shot? That's why we're not streaming on TikTok yet, because I can actually like drop YouTube's name like that. And I would just take advantage of YouTube Music, which is incorporated with it. Add that to a yearly plan, which should cut it down to like a roughly, in our side of things, it's like $11.67 a month versus what Spotify is doing right now, which is 12. Yeah, $11.99 a month. I was like, you know what? I think this is the time to move. Now, I still have like 1 month left of Spotify, so we'll definitely still make use of it, but I'll have to actually change things up a little bit as far as how things are like moved around in the overall system when streaming. It shouldn't be too bad. The only weird thing I've noticed is that there's no particular like, what's the word? There's no separate app for YouTube Music when it comes to desktop, from what I understand. Or rather, maybe they just don't do a good job advertising it. Yeah, maybe not. They have an upload music thing. That's interesting. I didn't know they would do that. Otherwise, I guess what I can do is open up a separate tab, log in with the appropriate credentials, and then just have that tab open up. And we'll just have to use that as the browser audio, which is separate from Spotify's, which is able to be its own separate audio source because of the fact that it was running through its app on desktop. So, or at least rather, maybe I could just search it up. I'll do that real quick before I forget, because I will forget. Also, what's going on, Ibram? Now I have to start all over again with TCG Pocket. So those immersive cards and those golden cards are gone. What are you talking about? You can't. They must have some backdoor way of just well, not backdoor, but a way to back up all of your stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna verify that right now, because it'll use your sign-in stuff. So unless you just threw that away and you were just willing to risk it all by simply continuing the game as is. Okay, hold on. I'm verifying it. Title screen. How about the account? You're able to restore your save data even if you uninstall this app. If you link your save data to any of the accounts below, or any below. So I have options here to sign in with Apple, sign in with Google, and it's also linked to my Nintendo account. So there's that. So unless you just didn't do all that, I don't know what to say. There's still hope is what I'm trying to say. If you have one of those logins, you should be alright. Because honestly, that would be such a travesty. I know that you don't own those cards physically, so there's that aspect. So you're not like ripping your teeth out unless you actually put money in the game. Which thankfully I haven't yet. Thankfully. Sorry, what was I gonna do? I was gonna check the marketplace over on Windows side. There's YouTube Music right here. I wonder. Oh, that's gonna bing me over to just the link to it. Oh wait. Oh, I don't trust that link. It just said install YouTube Music app. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. Wait. Wait a minute. Do not do that. That just shows how often I just explore throughout Windows. I know where I need to go. It's either Chrome or, you know, my editing thing or OBS. That's kind of it. Oh, here's Microsoft Store. It's literally when you press start there. It's gotta be here. There's CapCut. I can just go ahead and type it down. YouTube Music, right? Come on. You have to have something with this. Well, there's the MP3 video downloader. Does that even work? All I know is that would be so handy when it comes to B-roll and whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I guess when in doubt, just point your phone at the screen and be like, all right, got it. I literally saw someone use B-roll in their YouTube video, just having them point at the screen as they just play like some video. I think that isn't like a bad idea, especially if you want to just pay credit towards another creator using their video as a reference point and just having it point at not a full screen, but just on the video page, and you just have the title, you have the user just already baked into the footage of you just filming by hand. Not a bad idea. Having said that though, the TLDR version here is that I cannot find it. I have iHeartRadio though, and then there's FL Studio Mobile. Huh. If you guys don't know about that one, that's a music program that a lot of people actually use. I've actually tried using it once before, and I always come to the same conclusion. As much as I have like music in my brain and I know what I want, I can't make it. And it sucks. I'm not that savvy about it. Maybe one of these days. In any case, let me not dilly-dally any longer. We're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet as well. And I should probably take this opportunity to go ahead and maybe just go over to our play session over here, and then just go live over on the other channels right now. Which includes going live on TikTok right now. Alright, so now that they have also joined up, let me go ahead and make sure my levels are okay, because I don't want to blast everybody's ears on that side. It's almost perfect. I can make it work. My issue is that TikTok has to function on different audio outputs. So I just have to make sure everything's good here. Man, rip Spotify. Rip Spotify. That was my choice. So I now have a full year of the Red Platforms. Red Platforms subscription premium. So that should kind of offset that. I also found out not too long ago, and I used this, is that I could transfer the music from Spotify to the Red Platforms music app. So you just have to use like kind of a third party, and you just link up the accounts together, and then it'll just start sending music as best as possible. And it did pretty decent. I think they told me there was a total of 78 songs, 78 specifically, that I couldn't quite roll through, and I found 2 of them already just by, oh, I just want to listen to this. And I found it that way, so not bad. Oh, also, shoot, I can't really use that anymore, can I? Well, I was thinking about doing a fancy 10 pull because I want to for Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think we can still do that. You mind if we just, yeah, can we? Yeah, I think we can do that. Because otherwise, it's gonna be gone for a while. I just have to make sure I remember where everything is at. Okay, so I have this. This helps out a lot. Yeah, before we just jump into it. And hey, I mean, maybe some people are still waiting. Some people might join in later. I mean, although having said that, though, I have to be careful because, well, not maybe be careful. Just this might take a little bit because we're gonna have to pull it on the iPad, right? Oh, never mind. We're good. Yeah, the deluxe pack. It's ending in 4 days, so I was like, maybe could I? So if I could just put that to sleep for a minute. Okay. All right. In the meantime, go ahead and cut the music. I say that, and that's me. I have to do that. All right. Just for y'all, let's do something special here. Should be over here. Oh, that's the wrong capture, huh? Which capture card is that? I could have sworn that I was using the other one. Or, oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I know I can fix this. I was like, wait, how did I do it before? Hold on. Also, do you guys see that, right? Over on TikTok side? Yeah, okay. Let me just put this one to sleep. Not quite the most elegant system anymore, but you know how it is. I've had to change my entire like layout to sustain both. Oh, interesting. Oh wait, is it because I would usually do this with my phone? I forget which one I would use it on. That's weird. Because that's definitely not the resolution there. I promise you I used it like my phone for, or my iPad for this one. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let me just do a couple things here. Turn off notifications. In fact, put this boy on airplane mode. All right, let's see if oh, right. Of course. Whenever I try to do something, I always end up causing more trouble along the way. All right. Let me just try it here. I think the reason I would do it on my iPad would be just to avoid like additional notifications and whatnot. Let's just see. I could have sworn I had it formatted that way. Maybe something about the iPad update not too long ago probably kind of weirded things out. Let's just see if it kind of full screens this. Oh yeah, okay. That's not what we're looking for either. Also, doesn't mean the HDR is on this one. I could have sworn I turned it off like a long time ago. Or rather, that was the iPad. Yeah, going full circle, it was iPad. It just now is super freaky with me. And we'll just have to work with this. Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, it must be some weird thing, because otherwise I would have cropped it here and there. I must have done something different. But otherwise, you guys can hear it just fine, right? Yeah, you can hear it just fine. Sorry, y'all. Let me just do a quick 10 pull on this one, and then we'll move back into some Tera battles with Blastoise. We only have this for a couple of days, so I was like, you know, we should probably just go ahead and do the 10 pack if we can. Wait, can we even do that? Or... Guess where we could. Let me just double check. Oh, it's because I have the booster pack. Can't do anything beyond before that. Makes sense, makes sense. Sure, I'll go ahead and use my freebie one. I was gonna do it anyway. Ebran, what's going on? Ebran is telling me to stop. Give me a good reason. I know that there's a new pack coming out, but I'm not really stressed about that. Explain yourself, Ebram. You have 1 minute to explain. Because if the reason is, oh, because there's a new set coming out in a couple days, that does not affect me. Yep, doesn't affect me. Excuse me, thank you. The thing is that I haven't really been doing anything on, the whatchamacallit, this particular set. And I thought, I was like, oh shoot, well, it's gone, so whatever. But then they revitalized it, so I was like, you know what, why not? See how, see my count, it's kind of abysmal right now. But here's the thing. I have 500 of that. Like, I'm not stressed about it. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Just wish me the best for this. I only heard one. I only heard one. Ooh. Oh, it took me a while to really recognize that one. Honestly, this... Like, obviously there'll be a benefit of just getting something really cool, but I also just kind of wanted to fill it up. I've been doing, like, a terrible job. I've been becoming more of a daily person to open these packs again. You know what I had to do? I just literally had to add it into my little routine. I couldn't wait for days like this, where we do it. Oh, nice. I already got that one. And I do recognize that Moltres. Oh, nice. I don't think I got that Lugia. I don't wonder how people deal with the multi-elemental ones. It's not my cup of tea. I feel like that you put a restraint on yourself if you have to, like, include every single one in order, you know? Oh my god. The same floor got to... Actually, I have that Clotsire in real life. I have that card. Not bad. Also, Peterson, how's it going? What's up, how are you? Can I maybe join your raid after my raid? Blastoise is hard. No, I feel that. Yeah, sure, why not? That was rough. That was actually really rough as far as... I mean, we still filled it up, but I was kind of hoping low-key for some rares here and there. Alright, thanks. Well, at least we brought it up a little bit. Nothing really crazy. So let's go for another one. No, we're not going to do another one. Alright. That's so nice though. But yeah, I've been doing it daily now. Oh, I leveled up to level 37. I wonder how far everyone else has been. Now everything's to a crawl, but you have to be committed to that. But yeah, so oddly enough, I've been super consistent with Pokemon Sleep. It is the craziest thing that the most far removed Pokemon game as far as like the mechanics and everything. Now Pokemon's acting, it's not one of the most, I suppose, but it is one of the more removed Pokemon stuff where you're not really battling anymore. You're just having them work for you and trying to feed this Snorlax over a set period of time. Very interesting. Just that's dog. I had Ibram stressing out. It's like, dude, do not do pop pop. And I was like, oh, let me just, oop. My bad, my bad. I don't mean to freak people out by doing that. But yeah, I was fully aware of the new pack. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, no, for me, considering I don't do 10 pulls like that often, figured I might as well just do it for every occasion where there's something new that pops up or gets revitalized, I suppose. But yeah, all right. So we're back here again. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I think we just need to get music back going or back up. In fact, would we maybe be preemptive? I like being proactive about a lot of my stuff. If I can. If that's an option. So instead of using the other platform, why don't we try to utilize this one? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, let's see if this hold on, do they have a... Oh shoot, I don't know if they have a... Oh, they do. They do have a show play. Thanks. Alright, double checking if you guys can hear any audio whatsoever. Yeah, you can. I just have to adjust the audio levels real quick, everybody. Yeah, it's coming straight from the browser audio now. So it's kind of weird. It should be okay. So we're just kind of giving it a shot now. The problem is that it comes from like the browser, so I have to use that. Alright, so the main objective here was actually for my Scarlet file to get this Blastoise. So I have Koraidon kind of leading the charge here. But the problem is that I don't know if it's that reliable because I have no way to buff myself up. I need something like Swords Dance. But it's a new file that I just blitzed through, so I actually don't have Swords Dance on me on this file. So I'm kind of screwed? Question mark? Unless I have some support. Low-key, I was just trying to see if I could find the right Pokemon to get the materials going. I'm missing like Zangoose, and then I'm trying to remember what was the other one. Zangoose and because I have Gibble. Scyther. Scyther was the other one. Yeah, Scyther's not too bad to find. I just don't know where the hell do you find Zangoose. I'm like, excuse me, brother? In fact, I might just kind of quit that entirely and just kind of move on. Yeah, I might just... Yeah, that's why we have a whole team mechanic thing. So I help you guys, you help me. It's a mutual relationship here. So maybe I should just rely on that a little bit more. Cool, cool. Hey, where's the... Let's see, where's the warp point over here? Ah, hell, dude. I don't think I have it. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Also, hold on. You know, it would be nice. Actually, you know what? Let me just make my way over to the spot, and then I'll make some adjustments here too. Because I would really like to finally make more. Oh shoot! I just realized that those are all Tauros. I was so inclined to pick up that item. Sunny day at night is kind of crazy. I wanted to make more shorts, is what I'm trying to say, but the problem is that I don't have something for, you know, stuff like this. So I have to actually make it. I never really got around to it. Let me see if I can get you guys to help me out on the Scarlet file while I'm at it, so I'll just make my way over. I was gonna say, is this really the one over here? Yes, it is. Ugh, that frame rate. This is running on the OG Nintendo Switch. It's the OLED, but you get what I mean. Oh right. I have to connect, right? You're just hoping it doesn't disappear on me. I totally forgot I need to go online here too. Alright, cool. You're still here. Alright, I'm gonna set up a link code over here. Down below. So anyone can just hop in. They can help out. Be much appreciated. We'll open up a room over on the Delphox side as well. So no fretting. Oh, I totally forgot. I should have bought more balls. I might do that on the side. Well, I guess after all this. Now, I guess when in doubt, I can always try debuffing in the form of just throwing mud slaps at this guy. And I'll be like, alright, we cool. It's a shame I don't really have any healing stuff, though. I'll say I'm ready to go as well, but I'll wait for other folks to jump in if y'all are available. Also, let me just go ahead and change this out here too. Over there. It's me, Mario. I mean, I have a... Yeah. I guys looking forward to that Mario Brothers movie direct on, was it Sunday? That's a random day. Listen, I think Nintendo's just doing the most random stuff. They are no longer following according to this invisible schedule that we have laid out for them, where they would typically do directs here and there, but now it's just, you know, wherever they want to. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I really did like the movie, the first movie. Even though they made some interesting choice in throwing in some licensed music, that's for sure. No Sleep Till. Brooklyn. But you know, I guess I kind of get it, kind of. I was surprised by Mario and Wario used to be best friends. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't even know, like, facts? Like, you got a record on that one? Because I do not recall that one. All right, so here, what do we need to do here? This is One's kind of all over the place here. A live stream one, huh? I don't know what I want to do with that. I think, sorry y'all, you don't really see it, but I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay. Transform. I guess, center vertically, please. Cool. And then I'll have to add a new source into this one. If I can. Something like that. We got a little bit of time here. Capture device. The Shadowcast 2. I don't even know where. The problem is that when you're trying to squeeze everything into a vertical scene, brother, there's a lot going on. I think I might want to like change it where I'm just like at the very bottom, something like that. Oh, time's up. Here we go. Let's see. Do I have a thing here? Got it. This one, right? All right. Double play this. All right, what's going on? Let's see. Comic, manga. They're childhood friends. They hang out. But Wario has been mistreated by Mario. That's crazy. I wouldn't. That doesn't sound like him, you know? Alright, you're already going. You already got the sunlight going. What slap it is? Or at least rather, that's me. I forgot he always has that ability on him. Ah, man, what the hell's this? Properties on that one. Alright. Just keep throwing mud slaps at him, just so he keeps missing. Weirdly enough, I don't see the Shadowcast source. I wonder if it's one of those things where they can't split it up. I think it's really annoying. I'll keep my form as it is. Also, Ulissa, hello. My bad. And also, thanks for likes on previous. Who's that? I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly, so I'd apologize if I just want to withhold from saying. I do see on the notification it says someone liked the live, and I was like, oh, thank you. You know, Alyssa was actually asking Pokemon ZA or what was this? This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, actually, both of them, actually. Not one or the other. I guess I can just go ahead and maybe do some damage here now. Actually, that's just in time. You know, there should be like an about somewhere, you know, as far as what game are you actually playing. And TikTok really should have that down at some point. Oh yeah, this is actually this is TikTok with the The new, what calls it, under the new ownership and everything, so the algorithm is probably effed. Bonfire's here. Nice, nice. Perfect. And we actually started earlier this time. Work was late tonight. That's fair. To be fair, yeah, I feel that. Alright. Mudslap, please. Yeah, but I totally do not believe. I mean, that was probably an older comic, but, you know, if it was there, then it was there. Okay, nice. Make some moves here. Actually, at this point, if I had Screech, probably would help. Oh, hell. What's the link? Well, currently we're just focusing on the file down below, because I'm really making that the priority for the fact that I don't have Blastoise on that file. We'll open up, I think I was going to open that up later on. We'll just see how this one plays out. You gotta be kidding me. Just gonna set up a sunny day just to prevent some crazy stuff from going on. Thank you. That healing did the trick. Thank you. Uh-oh. I gotta slap him. Not so fast. Can you imagine if we use actual moves in real life like this? To some certain degree, because flamethrower is kind of extreme. But if I just grabbed a thing of mud and just slap someone with it, I feel like that'd be kind of disgusting. That's disrespectful right there. Not as disrespectful though as that one guy licking the back of his head and just like smacking someone with it. That was insane. Uh oh, I just realized he just set up the rain dance again. He needs to stop doing that. Good thing you use flash cannon instead. Still might hurt a bit, yeah. I was using another flash cannon. Stop it! Uh-oh. Hang in there. Oh, brother. Well, we're gonna need another person. We need someone to... Honest to goodness, it should just be someone who can debuff as well. Because those attacks will like slow get to you. I guess that would also be me. Alright. I'm trying to like heal cheer this so you don't die. You should be okay though, considering it's off on its shields. You might be able to pick it up. Yeah, let me just focus on heal duty here. Uh-oh. God, dude. It's got me scared now. Oh, brother. It just wants to hit some more. Yeah, I don't think we got it. I tried, though. I think going forward, maybe like for these Tera raid battles, I should prep 2 Pokemon. A DPS, or just support. Ooh, that was decent enough. That was some decent damage though, but we were not saved. More shuffle play on this one. That's not what we want. Hold on. Where's that? I'm gonna say, where's that track come from? Hold on. Why is it over on the stream section? Sorry, y'all. It's a good thing I picked up that song immediately. I was like, no way. Red Platform's music app is the transition was definitely iffy. I probably should have double checked on everything. So, tell you what, I'm gonna just go ahead and just not use that for the remainder of the stream, and then we'll just go ahead and use the other one. I think I still have a month of that. Otherwise, it would have gone super quiet. Okay, over here. There you go. Okay. Let's just focus on getting this one done. What should be the plan, though? So I know that, what was it? Ivik wants to use Iron Hands, and I get it. So do I. What I could do... I don't have anyone who has access to Mystical Fire, though. That's the issue. Well, I have Snarl, so that's the next best thing. So what I could do instead... I mean, there's Yawn. Actually, Yawn would be not too bad if I were able to just manipulate that quite a bit. I'm not sure if it really works, though. I could have sworn that this guy actually had another move here. I mean, we want Sunny Day, and we want... Well, Mud Slap, maybe... Maybe not. That's kind of tough. You know what, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of Mud Slap for now. And then we'll do a little bit of that. See if that's a little bit better for our particular build. Alright. So I want everybody to just kind of crowd over to this one that's showing up here. Link code is right there. Where's our other friend that said that they would be here? Yeah, don't take people's word for it. Listen, and I don't mean that in a mean way. It just also means that something might have popped up. And we're not like everyone else here. I mean, it kind of depends on the person. Some people are really good with that, and they'll let you know, like, hey, something's popped up and I can't really show up. But unless they're like a coworker or like a really close friend, they probably won't really go the extra mile to let you know. That is to say, like, anything could have happened. But, you know, so long as we're here, they can join up later. Also, sorry, let me just double check here. Yeah, if I make another hit, we would have won that. I agree with that. I have Game Boy games of Wario Land 1 and 2, and I don't know which Mario game is on Game Boy. It tells me that Mario is the bad guy, not Wario. Well, I mean, Wario Land 1 and 2 is super centric around Wario. Wario is still the bad guy in, what was it, Super Mario Land something 1? I think that's what it was called on Game Boy. Something like that. Don't worry, guys. I'll just give it a little second. We'll see if anyone else wants to jump in. I think I might want to just take this opportunity to try the Red Platform's music one more time. But I need to really comb through the playlist. Because that Low key, that was trifling. I was like, what the hell, dude? That's not where it goes. Let's see, what is this one? I guess I'll just remove from playlist for now. I did not recognize it. Oh my god. Yo, they have a lot of these tracks that I don't recognize. Well, it was just 2, but I still stand by that. Let's see, what else? Double checking here. I guess that one's okay. Well, probably. And then this stuff here. I think that was it. Well. Oh no, I found another one. And another one. I guess that's where they're all at. Anyway, I guess we're going in with the music here. Sorry guys, I wasn't really like looking. Alright. Is Sylveon okay? No. Sylveon is absolutely not okay. Well, because you gotta remember, Steel absolutely bombards fairy typing, so, you know, here we go. Next time I'll run it through everybody and, tell you what's good. I mean, granted, whatchamacallit, fire type isn't really ideal either, but if you set it up right, you kind of could make it work. That's all I could say. Although this doesn't help prove my point. I guess it kind of depends though, because like maybe Sylveon can actually tank a lot of those hits. This is my general rule of thumb is to just, if anything, just make sure that the Pokemon's bulky enough and doesn't have a weakness. Oh, brother. Now would be a great time for you to miss stuff. I'm gonna get heated. That's what's gonna happen here. Yeah, I think I appreciate that. Thank you for the little shout out right there. I think we're just saying like, hey everyone, if you're new and enjoy the stream, make sure to follow this person over on the purple platform. You guys never miss a joyful stream like that. I was like, wait, but you're talking through the red platform as well. Also apologize. I was getting congested real quick. Oh, brother. I apologize. We're not really using the other platform yet. I was also just trying to get this to work. It is not doing it. On the little portrait mode I got going on here too. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, that actually hit a lot. I was hoping that Snarl would have done the job, but I think it already wiped out its stats. Wiped it clean anyway. I wasn't paying attention. As per the usual. So now I become the liability on the stream. What Pokemon do I need to use? Honestly, I was trying to run this with Delphox, but I don't have Delphox on this file, so that just makes it kind of suck a little bit. I should probably just raise the Delphox over there. That's what I should have done. But otherwise, I mean, fighting types. I mean, I have to get really vague with this because it could just be whoever. But some Pokemon are better suited for this than others, understandably. But if we're gonna, I'll go based on typing. So Steel, in this case, is weak against fire and fighting types and like ground as well. The problem is that Blastoise has coverage against fire and ground just naturally. So it kind of leads you into the direction of using fighting Pokemon, which isn't like a terrible idea. But you also have to bring in someone who's like bulky enough to deal with special attacks from a Blastoise. Which, I mean, Blastoise doesn't hit the hardest in the world. But for this scenario, you need to outlive it. But if you're asking specific Pokemon, I guess Iron Hands isn't the worst idea. In fact, I think it might. I might have to run that one again, because honestly. But then again, we also have Hydro Pump being a problem in the rain, especially. So that's why I think it's crucial to have someone who can provide support. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and pause this real quick, or rather, I'll just shift over the music here. Where was I over? I was over on this platform. I was still trying to like select everything. Yeah, dude, oh, this is weird. Yeah, no. They just literally took a bunch of like songs when they were transferring it over to my side of things, and they just kind of dumped it into one of my files or playlists. Because I know a lot of these would not make the cut for that. So it's definitely actually, I don't know if this one's good or not. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and delete or remove the 18 here. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I was gonna say, who could provide some assistance here? Maybe not that one. Maybe Chestnut? Chestnut wouldn't be like the worst idea. Wouldn't be, but the problem is I don't have like good fighting moves on it. Maybe just a Hammer Arm at that point, or maybe it can learn Drain Punch. Bonfire asks, what kind? Homie, I just said. It can be any Pokemon. Like, I mean, you can run it by me and say yes to this, no to this, but it kind of depends on the person, and I'm not like the biggest encyclopedia for Pokemon, like in the immediate. So I can tell you that Iron Hands works pretty well. If you have Koraidon for the Scarlet file, that also is great too. But also Delphox can kind of work with this. I've tested it out. It does work. So, I mean, it's kind of up to you. But if anything, I would avoid, you know, Pokemon that can't. It kind of depends. It super depends on what you want to do. Oh, but yeah, Blastoise is a tough one. Blastoise is very defensive focused, but the fact that it has, I was gonna like trip over my words. The fact that it has Rain Dance, and then it'll use Hydro Pump. Even it'll just use it, no matter what. And it's like, brother, Well, actually, if that's the case, Oh, you know what? I mean, it probably won't use it because of this, but what if I brought in Clodsire? Clodsire might work, but I don't have this file's Clodsire anymore. That's the most frustrating thing about this one. I can also maybe can I use Slowbro? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But it was worth a shot. But let's see. I was also thinking Annihilate might work, but I mean it's kind of rough on this one because it does set up things here and there, and I mean maybe I don't know. Do I risk it? Do I just run with that? We could. I can give it a shot. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to do that. Okay. I need a metronome on this one. Let's see. I should at least have metronome here, right? It's either here or it's someone's holding it. Cover cloak. There's that one. Buddy. We can give it a shot. I was thinking that maybe... Oh, you have metronome. You! Ah, Soldier Boy. Superman that... no, okay. I was gonna say, can I just give it to another person? Yeah, there we go. Give it to Annihilate, please. And we'll just hope for the best there. It is kind of a crazy move. Although I could try to use Rage Fist. Sometimes that works. Sometimes. But this is a fighting Tera type Annihilate, so we should probably just stick to that. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a shot, everybody. And I guess in the meantime, if this really doesn't work, maybe... Oh, jeez. Is Pathra? No! No! I can maybe prep the Delphox on the side, because I still want to keep this one around. I have to literally go into the DLC area and, like, capture one. I'm trying to remember though where it typically goes. I think it's just over here. I'll have to find out. I probably also just have one somewhere. Yeah, I might as well just check. You'll have a Delphox, just a spare one. That isn't the legendary or the mighty version of it. Damn. Okay. In that case, I'll just look for a Fennekin. See if I caught one. Just on the side. Now I can make that work. I'm totally in the wrong area. Wrong spot for looking it up. There we go. Literally just missed that one. Hey, there's one. But is this the one I'm looking for? This one's a level 60. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, I definitely caught this out just somewhere. Blaze and Blaze. Blaze in it. I have a Incineroar here. Huh. Could that have worked? Not this one. I have this Grimmsnarl though. This was an event one. Funny enough. Oh yeah, we'll just place you right there. Kevin. Nice. Okay, so with this one, I actually don't know much about this. Oh wow. All right. Well, a lot of work to be done for this one. That's for sure. Good thing I didn't have to actually go back then. But I did anyway. Alright, everyone's got their mons locked in. We'll still work with what we got. Charizard feels more easy to beat. Blastoise with insane defense makes it harder to damage. You also have to keep in mind that Charizard was the first. They were kind of working things through, but assumably people had been working in the back, really cooking these up, so you know, that might be why it's seemingly much more difficult than ever before. Okay. Let's just try our best on this one. If this doesn't work, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Sure, we can use these ones. HP, defense, special defense, there, I said special defense twice. And let's start the training. Do it! Meanwhile, over here, I'll just go ahead and just throw in the focus energy. Please do not hit me, Blastoise! I could have put a sunny day on this one, too. Let's see. And then from there, well, I have nothing else to do but other than maybe just like Rage Fist and just kind of build that up. Although at this point, yeah, it's kind of rough with Annihilate on this one because I can't really do a lot of damage when it's already set itself so early with it. With shields and everything. But my idea is not to really break it down initially. I guess at the same time, Rage Fist does get more powerful the more I use it, so in this case, maybe I should just do that. With a critical hit, although it's... oh god. We really are taking it like a champ, though. Alright, let's see. Actually, I don't know why I was going over here. I think I just kind of assumed I needed. You know what? Time to help out. And then once we can break through that shield, I can start debuffing with Screech. I think 2 of them might work. And then what I can do after Screech, I can just continue using Rage Fist since the power's just been built. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, brother? That's my damage right now. I'm kind of upset with that. I think I'll just continue using Rage Fist instead. Okay, for once he misses. Okay, so what was I trying to do over on this side? I was just going to build up this one. See, there's a lot of resources here I can use, so not fighting over that. Oh, so I'll put 26 over here, and then I'll also put special defense on this one as well. Let's go on that. And then I'll put the rest into HP, which is just like the 1. And then I'll just maybe throw in a couple candies just to boost it up. Oh, sorry. I'll just say 21. And just let Fennekin evolve, please. definitely tried our best here. And then whatever's left, I'll just throw into this. I will say the paralysis does help here and there. Yeah, this was the key moment right there. Man, if only, I mean, I could finally land the Screech. Oh my god. Where are we at with this one? Oh, actually, not too far off. One? Thank you. Alright. Currently building the Delphox finally. Okay, so I have to kind of follow that pattern, which shouldn't be too hard considering that it does automatically become Fire Tera type all the way through. Mud Slap, Nasty Plot, Mystical Fire, Sunny Day. That's kind of what I have going on here, as well as that. And, you know, this is my little method here. I'm not sure how well this is going to work with other parties, except for the fact that I have used it the one time. So, there's that. Let's just use a TM from here. Also, this music... Alright, relax, we're done. I only have so many hands here. Okay, so I just have to go find it. You know, I probably should have put it towards speed. Now that I think about it, that one last... Oh my god, I don't have one. I don't have a TM for that. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. That's the frustrating thing, though. I mean, it's more of a personal thing for me, but I'm pretty sure this might apply to a lot of folks. But I just don't want to... I don't want to build Pokemon for very specific raids and not use them because it just ends up not working. That's my personal thing. Alright, so we won't be using this. So, great. And then, was there another one? What was it? So, Mud Slap, Mystical Fire. Those were kind of the key ones there. Mystical Fire and Sunny Day. Oh, Nasty Plot. Although, yeah, I guess I would need that. Although I think it just knows it naturally. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna remember something. Because I could have sworn I saw... Nope. Never mind. I don't know what I'll use next. I feel that. I guess when in doubt, survivability is a big thing. So if you have a Pokemon that is super bulky against water, steel, and fighting, maybe just one of those, then you can kind of get away with a lot. And then you can go forward with just using debuffs, which are like moves like Snarl, which will can even bypass the shields where, you know, it does little damage, but it actually lowers, you know, in this case, special attack, which is what I'm going to be trying to do with Mystical Fire instead. There's Nasty Plot. But I need a Spiritomb Fragment? I don't have that. Oh, but I do have like a couple of TMs for that, so I guess we're not at a loss. I was gonna say, where the hell do I find Spiritombs in this game? I don't remember. I'm actually really bad at this game in the fact that I just don't remember a lot of the things here. Give it a second. I'll eventually find one. I should have kept track of like the actual number for it. That's on me. And the plan is that I'll transfer this Delphox all the way over to Scarlet, but not through trading means. I actually have to go in the back doors and use Pokemon Home instead, because it is using the same account. It's annoying, but I kind of understand that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to get rid of Will-O-Wisp on this one. And then one last thing is to, right, give it the Modest Mint, which I should have a decent amount still. I have 6. All right, I'll take that. All right. I will need to move it back to a box here, though. Yeah, I should just go ahead and do that. What's a memorable box number? 17? Sure. And then, yeah, that... I think that's everything. I'm not forgetting anything? I don't think so. No. Alright. Cool. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, Harmony, for taking a while. I dare you to catch a jumbo Pokemon that's a shiny. That's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. I'm not sure if I'm up for that. I think the easiest one to try to do, at least that makes it more noticeable, would probably be like an alpha Pokemon in Legend ZA. And trust, we'll eventually get to that when we can. Did I already save? Pretty sure I did. I'm just gonna be a madman, just go ahead and do that immediately. Home, please. I hope this will let me connect while I'm still playing through Scarlet, right? Here, I'm gonna pause the music over here. Low-key, I was trying not to do this. Do I have a spare spot? I'm pretty sure I have a spare, like, box for that. I will need to close this game the moment I try to do the transfer, though. Yeah, so I probably will need to do that at some point. Hey, there we go. Connecting. Oh, talking about, like, catch shinies with the jumbo mark? I can do that. Oh, there's a jumbo mark. Okay, gotcha. I was unfamiliar with that. I didn't know that there was a jumbo mark in this game. 17, right? 17. I think I went the worst way possible, I think. There we go. Alright. I will place this over in the Scarlet and Violet 1 box here. This would originally be everybody else, but it is what it is. Anyway, save it and exit. Which means I also need to, close this one too. Hey. And then, we want to go over to, oh, right. You know, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and close that. Because I totally forgot that I have to access home from over here. Is that a possibility? Hello? Pokemon Home? Pokemon Home! Oh. Oh shoot. I didn't know I had to do all this. I guess it is Pokemon related, so maybe we'll just do that naturally. Alright. Cool. Looks like there was no problems with that. I thought. I guess I could just go ahead and boot this up, right? No issues? Yeah, no. Yeah, we're good. Oh boy. I always seem to find myself doing the most for the result. But now you guys can see I wasn't lying. We're playing both Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I guess to be fair, this transfer process wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and make my way over. I think that's good. I think that's everything I need. Just to make things a little bit easier for myself. Okay, back to the music. Let's see. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. You were literally right here. Yeah. Speed it. Speed along. Shout out to the Joy-Cons for making it easier to like use two controls at once, kind of. Alright, so we're here back on this one again. I have to go back online, don't I? For both. Because eventually we'll open it up. I just want to make sure that we clear this one for sure. And then from here, we can go ahead and... where was box 1? Right here. There's the Delphox. And then we'll just kind of do that. And then... Give me that! Alright. So to run through the strat, everybody, this Delphox has the Shell Bell, so it'll just be recovering as it moves along. It's focused on special attack and special defense because of the nature of the Blastoise here. Let's go rearrange the moves here. The first duty will be to throw in... Maybe, I was gonna say, throw in Sunny Day first. Maybe Mystical Fire alongside like Mud Slap if necessary, and a Nasty Plot whenever available. Mystical Fire makes a little bit more sense. Because we're probably gonna get hit anyway, so yeah, I'll just do that. Although I should probably add some PP ups to that Mystical Fire. You can never be too certain about it. Thankfully, I have enough of those. I'll just do it individually though. I think I'll just have it up to like the 16 max. That should be good. Alright, let's do this. Ah. Oh, God. We're here. Oh, Cody, how's it going? Ox? Build different. Thanks for following over there. Oh, yeah, how's my tea? I have this whole thing of tea right here. That's the help for congestion, but we're good. Cody, were you interested in jumping into a raid battle? I think I finally got the build ready for this one. It's a little annoying, but you know what? It helps to go the extra mile, I suppose. Literally my life. Even happens in work, too. I'm like, why do I always go the extra mile? Why do I do so? Uh-oh. Tomorrow's episode, or, shoot. To Your Eternity. I don't know if you guys know that anime, but, it definitely was impactful. It was very meaningful, that first season. Now, second season is kind of a different beast, for sure. Or it's the third season? I forget which one. Not gonna lie. The Tera looks intimidating. Well, Ox... It kind of is. I'm not gonna front. Okay, cool. Yeah, once we get this down, then we'll see if we can like multi this with the other account. All right, here we go, guys. I got a good feeling about this one. Let's do this. All right, so my job for now is to set up the sunny day, and then I will start debuffing this guy like crazy. Just so everyone lives. Although, if we had a healer as well, that'd also be great too. I just don't have that access. Just watch your health. Oh, brother. There's that special attack going down. Also, getting the burn is actually pretty nice too. Oh. Oh, nice. I got lucky with that one. Yeah, I'll just keep throwing out the mystical fires. I was thinking about using Nasty Plot, but it was just important for me to just lay waste on that special attack of its. Oh, brother. Okay, nice. All right. I was gonna say, I think now I can go in. Oh, Jesus. I think I might want to lower it just a little bit more. Yeah, so now it's brought itself back up again. Alright, more Mystical Fire it is. I'll at least change real quick for that. Oh, brother. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Thank you for the heal cheer. That's what we're talking about. Cool. That will serve me well. That is until it wants to use rain dance. Oh, thanks. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, just let me move. I need to set up the sunny day because it's gonna get crazy over here. Oh, oh hell, dude. Don't stop, guys. Don't stop. Ooh, I just avoided that. Yes. Keep at it. Oh, brother. We're still good. We're still good. Oh, buddy. Yes! You're mine now. I totally forgot to buy like the premier balls or anything like that, but it's okay. Oh my god. Alright, now I get to choose. Honestly, it should just be something maybe like of a special sort. I do have one lure ball, so I also have like the heavy ball here too. I'm kind of tossing between like heavy ball or lure ball. You know, I feel like heavy ball is just subtle enough as far as the colors. Let's go for that. Why not? No rain dance? I mean, I'm from Greenland. Oh, my bad, my bad. For me personally, I do prefer the sunny day. Having said that, though, whenever rain does come in, I will have to say by obligation that we needed this. Look at that boy. Big man Blastoise. Hey! Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Also, I think I got all... Never mind. I could have sworn I had all of the tracks wiped out here. I think I do have it all wiped, but yeah, I just didn't want to take that chance with this. Sorry, guys, I'm on the red platform side of things, and I was just trying to make sure that when I start using that as the playlist, that it doesn't use like music that I didn't authorize. Funny enough, it decided to throw like a whole bunch in there, things I didn't recognize whatsoever. I'm still kind of scrolling just to make sure. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's good now. Ish. Okay. Although it's really weird that they don't have like a shuffle button by default. I'll work with that, but... Alright, cool. So we're good with that. Apologies everybody. I'm just gonna do a quick... Oh shoot. I just realized I have to go in studio mode on this one. And then can I go ahead and jump into this side? Let me just verify. Yeah, okay. This will only be like real quick. I just want to make sure I can update the game over here. Where's the date and time? Right here. I was gonna say, oh yeah, it syncs off on that one. Okay, cool. It worked. Turn off studio mode and bring us back. Alright, so now I'll open up the runes for everybody. As soon as I find this one. It's actually just right there. Love Blastoise. Blastoise was your first Pokemon. I think mine was probably Blastoise, but I was also like a really dumb child when I first got this game. I just chose whoever, and I didn't even like really get through the game normally. I didn't even know what I was doing half the time. I just kind of... My memory's blank, but I'm pretty sure there was a time where I ran Charizard, I ran Venusaur, but the problem was that they were the only one... Oh god, this jank. Totally forgot about it. But I made it pretty far, but it was also a miracle that I even like was going to a place where I don't even remember how I even got there. Also, that's the wrong one. Give me a second. I'm gonna get there. I got a little too close for contact. Wow. I was like, oh, I actually cleared that. Okay. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and set up this code here. And then I'll also throw in this one here as well. But my tactics are exactly the same in both. So it's just a matter of whatchamacallit. So it's just a matter of preference. Whatever works for you. Cody says I have the Gen 1 shiny starter. Nice. The only shiny starter I have, actually I have a couple of those. I got Charmander. I have Bulbasaur through, I guess War Turtle as well, but it was like through Pokemon Sleep. So I don't know if that really counts because I can't really move them around. But they are shiny there. And then Charmander, well yeah, Charmander was the special one that I actually used the Masuda method with. Or I think rather that was an accident. I was just hatching eggs for like perfect IVs and it just kind of happened. I was like, that's pretty sick. But in this game, I actually shiny hunted for Rowlet and was it Snivy? I think, yeah, something like that. It's because in Blueberry Academy, you can have them just kind of showing up here and there. I was actually really pretty lucky with that. We got Blastoise with the shiny. Pretty nice. Big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Hey. Hey, yeah. What the? Oh, jeez. Okay, looks like y'all are good over there. Kevin's jumping over on that side. Much appreciated. If that's the case, I'll just go ahead and get that kind of locked in. But we'll still wait for maybe somebody to show. But we're good over on that side, on the Scarlet file. So I will go ahead. Hold on. Let's see, where's that track? Pause that. Sorry, wrong playlist. Cool. I think we'll just go ahead and get started with this one. Yeah. Because at that point, if anyone tries to jump in, they may not have a Pokemon ready. Oh, actually, you saved me the trouble of the sunny day. Thank you. I can just get straight to it. It's me on Scarlet. Okay. Just let him have it. Alright, in this case, I will set up the Sunny Day over there. More Mystical Fire over there. Oh, brother. Okay, and then go ahead on that. Also, Ivik, what's going on? Yeah, you also have that one as well. Oh, Ivik also wanted to host a raid. Was that right? My bad, I didn't quite see that. I was gonna say, yeah, I should probably just go ahead and do this right now. Okay, was mind blown when I found out that Gen 1 Pokemon games can have shinies. They do, yeah, you're right. The shiny sparkles just are not showing, but when they transport to the other games, they do have the shinies in their sparkling. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they really accounted for it per se. Or at least maybe they did. It's hard to really tell. what they were trying to do, but I forgot how you can tell. I think it's based on like their values. I don't know how that works out, but I remember someone trying to do Pokemon Yellow shinies. I think they did it with the Mewtwo. I couldn't tell you what made it different though. I'll take their word for it. Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Because at this point I'm kind of lost track of like which stealth box is at which phase. And Blastoise, the unrivaled. ... And I'm like what? What are you doing? All right, I'm just gonna set up a nasty plot for that one, and then yeah, let's keep going with that. Although I should probably set up the sunny day on both. Goddamn. Uh oh. Anyway, I started blasting. That's not good over there with the rain. Oh hell. Oh no. Hang in there. Oh, brother. Oh no, it's getting intense over there. You guys almost got it. You can do it. All I can do is really just help out over there. With this one, honestly, yeah. Oh shoot, with that Blastoise over there, definitely should have took off the other one. Sunny day. You guys got it? Yeah, they got it. Good job. Oh, brother. I may have effed myself up over on that side. At least we got some resources over here. Very nice. Good job, everybody. The best I can do right now is just to see if I can stop it from... Oh, it's gonna hit me again! Ooh. You can't go any higher with that. That's disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna just do a heal up on that. I'll have to kind of wait for us to be done over there for me to proceed. I will save this though. Oh, boy, I guess the best I can do is just... Oh, brother. Surprisingly enough, that's quite a bit of damage. Oh, actually, wait. I think we might be cooking here. Oh, protect me. Nice. Nice. No way. No way. Good job, Kevin. We somehow pulled through. Ugh. G for the G. I mean, you did say so, yeah. I was scared. Ugh. Almost, hello. So close. It was way too close. Anyway. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and, whatchamacallit, adjust the dates for both of them, since we actually got dubs for both. That's not bad. I have to turn this off now. Please some of that worked. Thank you. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do the same thing over on the Switch file here. Switch one. Second. Oh god, where is it? See, this is the problem. Is I'll just kind of lose it somewhere if I'm not paying attention. And to be fair, I am looking at a smaller, reduced screen on OBS's side when I do that. Okay, cool, it worked. Nice. Yeah, okay. Man, that's so bright. What the hell? Okay, let's do this again. Ugh. Not the best place to be when it comes to this. I guess it's a little bit faster if I just did this. Alright, meanwhile, I'll also kind of make my way over here. Oh, wow. Sure. It's probably that one. Where was this? It's actually over here. Probably that one. Also, what the hell was that? I was like, ooh, where'd that sound come from? Is that someone gifting something over on TikTok side? If that's the case, thank you. But otherwise, I have no idea what that was. Alright, hold on, I'll, that's not the... You pieces. Oh boy. Is it? Oh, okay, is it that one? Alright. Alright, well, while you do that, I'll just slowly make my way over here. That's a rock. I forget how chill it is just to like play like a Switch game or any game and you just like have the separate like Joy-Cons like this. I have always been so used to, let me grab this real quick. I've been so used to using the Pro controllers like regardless on both platforms. Even though I could totally use the Joy-Con 2s as well. Here, let me just go ahead and set that one up and I'll get this one going. Yeah, having said that though, it is a little bit faster just to do this. Okay. Let's see, it's already 10, so we'll probably see if we can make this like... Yeah, this might have to be the last one. We have an early podcast tomorrow. Because, our friends want to go see Iron Lung. If you guys don't know about that one, that's the one from Markiplier. One of the OG YouTubers, but has since then been doing some other side projects. A really big one being Iron Lung, which was a 3-year thing that he was doing. Damn, pouring blood, sweat, and tears on that one, for sure. So, I don't know much about Iron Lung. I think that's the beauty of it, is the fact that I don't really know. But I'm down to watch it. I wonder if we're gonna get those popcorn buckets. They have one, and it's like, oh god, that looks absolutely grotesque. Where can I buy it? Alright, looks like we're already ready to go over there, so... Markiplier? I love the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. He is the king of that one too. There's a Pokemon sound as well. Alright. We'll go ahead and just do this one. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, but he's still making some content online, but he's definitely really shifted a lot of his focus towards one, helping out his buddies on like a group podcast they do. I think it's called Indestructibles or Destructibles. It's probably Destructibles. I remember listening to a lot of that on Spotify. And honestly, it's just like a nice, like, fun time just to have some like gags and laughters with friends. For sure. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have went with Sunny Day on that one. I was being dumb about it. Anyway, I'll walk in on this one too. I gotta not make mistakes here. Even though we have a full party here, still very much so a nuisance, this Blastoise. Oh, brother. Okay. I just realized Pokemon.com is funny. Oh, Pokemon.com. We should probably just go ahead and get started with that one. If anyone tried to jump in on that one, they may not have time to prep. Let's just go ahead and do it. Thanks for the HP heal. Thank you. It's cool, Delphox. It looks more like, was it a witch when it Mega Evolves? It does. It is pretty sick. So super happy that like those two, well actually all of them got like Mega Evolutions. I was hesitant to include Greninja because Greninja already had another form, but that also has become obsolete. Because, you know, Ash Greninja was a thing, and now they don't want to talk about it. Alright, so Sunny Day on this one, please. Also, let me just go ahead and not waste time over there. Oh, brother. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Shoot, I'll just keep debuffs over there. Oh, brother. Gotta keep the debuffs going. I was gonna try to like throw in a nasty plot here and there, but it's kind of hard to sneak one in when just it's the perfect time for it to just wipe its stats clean. And then it wants to do Shell Smash, and I'm like, oh god. Now it's trying to boost itself back up again. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just keep using the mystical fire. Keep sticking, Miles. Funny how Switch 2's ran a little bit faster to get that animation going. Crazy. Oh my god, stop it. Just doing everything in his power to make sure that we're having the worst time. I mean, I guess that's the point. Oh, hang in there. I'll get that Sunny Day up Pronto. Oh, I just missed that. Thank you. Sunny Day on that one. Jesus. Alright. Hell yeah. We are, we're moving over there. We're so close, guys. On both. Oh, brother. Trying to use... it just did it. Alright. Let's go fire again on that. And then here, Sunny Day instead. Let me live. Alright, we got... Yeah. Cool. Alright, so... that should do it over there. Also, oh, are we not... I was gonna say, what are we doing on the same page here? Very nice. And now we're just kind of waiting for this one to go. Hey. Cool. Already did the save for me and everything. You can only catch the one of the Blastoise? Correct. So it's for each file that engages with the Blastoise. It'll recognize which file has like Blastoise naturally and what doesn't. So in this case, I just got my Blastoise over on the Scarlet file down there a couple battles ago. So, but I've already done it on this file. This is just a rerun from that perspective. But you can still continue to get the rewards because the rewards are really nice. Oh, Limon, how's it going? I just realized, like, oh, that's you! He really just pulled off a good day to you, sir. Morning? Good day to you, sir. Wait a minute, what the hell? Alright, we're good. GG's, GG's. Now we're on a roll now. Now that we got, like, the system. A little bit late to stream. That's fine. I think we have time to run one more, actually. Each, in this case. Just give me a second. I'll just have to adjust the dates for both of them real quick. So I'll just go into the studio mode here. And then, whatchamacallit? Let me see if I can just... Yeah, alright. Actually, that's not quite right. There we go. Now go into studio mode and adjust it promptly. That didn't work. Oh my god! We'll just make sure this one could work. Alright, cool. So that one worked. I just have to make sure that the Switch one can actually keep up like that. Okay, we're good. Alright. Was it that one? No, that's fighting. Forgive me, guys. It's a kind of a smaller screen that I'm seeing this on now. Oh, you gotta be. Oh. Fun. Joyous. Meanwhile, this might be one that behaves. Or it's close enough. I only mean that in the sense that hopefully it's the right one and not the, what was it, the Farig giraffe? Okay, so it's like, oh, I think I see it. Yeah. Let's see. It's always such a hassle to get it going like that. What was this one again? Ugh. Kind of had to go north. Multitasking. Hold on. I got it. No! You ran into Lilia! Alright, fine. Reminds me of that little bit from Drake and Josh. And Josh was like, oh, I ran over Oprah. Oh god. Oh god, it really is way out of the way. In fact, I think I might see it right there. Oh god, I was gonna say, why is that Lycanroc like just hoofing it? Stop it. I don't know if... Yeah, it's gotta be that one, right? Like, I look at it, wrong. It's that one. Alright, y'all just do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and run, oops. Okay. Ah. I think we're good, right? So we can just go ahead and, yeah. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Pick any code. Also, I think you got the one spicy, one salty. Nice. And yeah, glad we could be on the same wavelength on that one. Oh shoot, we're filling up both. Two. And simply amazing, Rock says. Axel. Wow, you even remember my name this time. Or you remember me this time. I'm flattered. But you're too late. And then Rock says literally like whips out both of them. He's like, 2. Which is like, hold on. Axel, you have 2 of those things each. Why are you complaining about this? Ridiculous. How was your day? Cody, it was, it was pretty chill, all things considered. I can't really complain about it. It was a Friday working at home, and, yeah, it was pretty relaxed. To be honest, there wasn't a lot of people trying to call out to me, so I appreciate that much, but there was also an email that just kind of popped up. Like, I think there was like 2 instances of emails that were like, this actually calls for my attention, like, big time. Thankfully, one of them was like, oh, that's it? Yeah, let me just do this real quick. There you go. And then the other one was kind of like, okay, let me just follow it up with a coworker of mine and see, like, what's the progress there, and let me see if I have to, like, do any follow-ups. It's really weird when we're communicating with people outside. But, you know, we were able to make it work. Damn, I love this track. So good that they decided to really focus in on this one from Trails from Zero. It's like, okay, well, if we're going to do like an always reoccurring theme, it's gotta slap. Okay, looks like that's all we have for today. You know what, I'll let it run till T-minus 10. T-minus 10. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Blastoise is an OG. I do like Blastoise a lot. There goes Switch 2 loading times. That thing is fast as fuck. Although I think it doesn't make virtually any difference. I wonder how that like impacts the raid battle itself with other players with varying consoles. I wouldn't know, but definitely interesting. All right. So, left-hand side for Violet, I gotta run it with Mystical Fire immediately. Meanwhile, I have to set up Sunny Day over on Scarlet's side. You have the Switch 2 also? Nice, nice. How do you personally feel about the Switch 2? I think it's a pretty solid upgrade. It is kind of odd because you can't really think of it too separately from Switch 1 right now. You have a couple games now that are Switch 2 only, so that's pretty nice. But for a little bit, it was like, I mean, but I guess to be fair, if you're like brand new, but you still want to get Switch 2, then you do have the extensive library behind it with all these updates going to it, so that's been pretty nice. Please make Friday night a thing to farm. Can we get a vote for that? I know we got the one from Bonfire, but I mean, I'm not too opposed to it. I just have to adjust my schedule a little bit more. Oh, yeah, sure. Wait. I'm pressing the wrong buttons for the wrong, like, platform here. Here we go. I'm down for Friday Night Farms. Name God, that's two. That's two. Count them two. And we already got it beat by one vote. I wouldn't mind like adjusting things depending on like what works for people. I do eventually want to do like some shiny like hunting streams as well once this kind of like fad maybe dies down a little bit. I had some fun ideas where it's like, okay, especially when it comes to big shiny farms like Pokemon Legends ZA, where it's, you know, why don't I just do a couple of fast travel points and whatever shinies I catch on stream, you guys can have it. That, of course, does require that you have Switch Online and the like, but you know. Let's go with that. I gotta set up Sunny Day again on this one. Oh shoot, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. On that one, in this one, yeah, I gotta do a Sunny Day. Ooh. I don't have Legends ZA yet, but Violet Shiny Farms I can join. Oh, okay. I might have to change it up a little bit. Maybe I can like have one of each. That could work. I think it'd just be like Pokemon Scarlet, I'd be running the Shiny Farms then. Which I need more of an excuse to actually go through all the DLC then. I don't know why I'm blanking on this one. There we go. The Koraidon side is doing pretty well. Whoa. At the same time, bro? They're debuffed white buddies. That's what's going on. Nice. I was gonna say, can I like miss twice here? Not quite as I had in mind. Uh-oh. Both have rain dance going. Then this one, please. Please don't let me get hit here. Oh, brother. Ooh! Oh, we're okay. Thank you for the heal. I quite needed that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, brother. Shiny hunted Tentacool with a mark. I have a story about Shiny Tentacool. Interesting. We do like a good story here. Alright. Well, my Delphox over there can only do as much as debuffs over there. Also, something weird just happened on my side. I was like, what just shook over there? On my side. I don't know. It's a rather precarious setup I have already. The capture card and a USB hub just sitting on the side. I might need to update that one. Oh, brother. Don't stop. Good job over there. I'll just have to take the hit. Oh, brother. Oh, it was a critical hit. Jesus, dude. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Alright, well, I know what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to heal up. Actually lined up perfectly, actually. That was totally unintended, but I'm glad they used Belly Drum right at that moment. Oh, help me. Oh! Good job. My palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti. Dude, I was gonna say, this is actually kind of a cool shot. The contrast of the grass and the canyon biome. Also, someone did a follow, thank you. I was like, wait, where did I heard that? No, actually, no, that's my save progress. Never mind. It's the same notification on TikTok as well. So I was like, oh, did someone follow? I didn't notice that. Also, Bonfire sent the heart me. Thank you. That might have been a while back, so I apologize if I just saw that now. Alright. Good job, everybody. First shiny is a shiny Tentacool from my Pokemon Ruby file. Was not even a shiny hunting at the moment, but it appeared to be so random. But I lost it to make a new game. I lost my first shiny. I think my first shiny, except for Red Gyarados in Pokemon Silver, because that just, come on. It was a Wishcash. It was just in a cave. In like my yeah, just randomly when I was playing Pokemon Pearl. Just, it was crazy. And since then, I feel like I get like one shiny every other Pokemon game. Maybe something like that. But yeah, Alrighty. Man, that got chaotic at the end, I'm not gonna lie. But I think this was literally the best outcome because now that we have a system in place, we could have literally just went through every single Blastoise raid with about like a 70% like accuracy run. Sure. But yeah, unfortunately though, that's kind of all we can really do for now. I guess what we'll do going forward is that we'll just be doing these farms on Fridays, I suppose, which kind of works out for me because I could just play like whatever other games to fill in the gap there. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. You know what? I don't really do a lot of plugs here. We also have a purple platform. If you guys are not watching directly through there, and maybe just on TikTok or the red platform, we're doing a little podcast there. So I just want to just gonna plug that in there, and then you know, otherwise, if this is the next time I see you is just like on another raid like this, then I guess we'll do next Friday. Next Friday should be okay, right? Uh, yeah, yeah, that works. It's the last Friday of January too. Ooh, ooh, crazy, so wild. But yeah, alrighty, guys, we'll go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in on this one, and yeah, we'll be seeing you guys next Friday, or if not, maybe even tomorrow. So, all right, guys, take care, everybody. Alrighty, hashtag bye, everybody. And now I gotta do the awkward thing of like closing off the other platforms too. Hold the phone. All right, goodbye.